Hello, hello. Welcome to Taropy Talk. So, I'm going to wait for a few of you guys to get in the live. So, for today's Taropy Talk, we're going to start off with mental health tips for the holidays, dealing with stress and family members and things of that nature. Then, after that, I will be taking your personal questions. If you would like to be added to the list, today's special is 4555. You can just donate. If you have any yes or no questions, I'm going to be doing those for free. So I hope that each and every one of you are doing well today. Hello to everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining me. If you could type in, how are you feeling today? Give me an emotional word. Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling joyful? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling frustrated? One of the beautiful ways to check in with yourself is Googling a feeling wheel, because a feeling wheel is going to give you more in-depth emotional words. A lot of us are familiar with sad and happy and angry, but there's other words like feeling content, feeling serene, feeling calm, feeling peaceful. So, I encourage you, especially this week with this being a holiday, coming into the holidays, check out the feelings wheel so you can really get in touch with emotional words. So when you're communicating with yourself and with other people, you can use words that really describe how you feel. So I'm going to wait for a few of you guys to get in here. I hope that you all are doing well on this Saturday. I was like, let me jump on live before my allergies come. Because I felt it. As soon as I started, I was like, oh no. Let's see. So for me, while I am looking at the feelings wheel, let's see. If you are looking at the feelings wheel too, I'm in the section of, let's see, peaceful. So peaceful goes down to loving, to serene. So I'm going to say my emotion for this moment right now is feeling really serene, feeling really grateful and thankful as well. Thank you so much for liking. I truly appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Taropy Talk for today. So let me just get my technology together. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So this is basically mental health tips for the holidays. Some of you guys are going to be traveling. I know some of us are still impacted by COVID. Some of us may be staying home. This holiday for Thanksgiving and Christmas, whatever you celebrate. I know we all celebrate different holidays, but I hope that each of you guys are going to be safe for this holiday and really incorporate these tips. And, don't allow the holidays to just kind of take over your life and, impact your mental health in a negative way. You want to stay in balance, mind, body, and spirit. So for the first tip for today, for the holidays, is accepting your feelings. And I think with accepting your feelings, first you need to know what you feel. For the holidays, everybody can have different emotions. Some people can feel sad. They can be missing loved ones that have passed away, or maybe they're not able to spend time with their loved ones. You could be feeling happy. You could be feeling frustrated. You could be feeling guilty. So just check in with yourself. Look at the feelings wheel. That's the first thing. Accept your feelings. Discover your feelings, explore your feelings, and whatever you're feeling, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with feeling how you're feeling. Just being aware of how you feel, really show yourself compassion and show yourself grace, whatever feelings are coming up during this holiday season. You're dealing with a lot of people, you're dealing with your family members, you're dealing with a lot of different energies. Typically, the holiday season is really busy. You could be spending a lot of time going here, going there. Some of you could be spending more money, so that could be stressful as well. So make sure you're checking in with your feelings, and once you identify those feelings, really sitting with them and accepting them and just telling yourself, it's okay. Like, I feel happy. That's okay. I feel sad. That's okay. So just accept your feelings during this holiday. Hello, everyone in the live. Thank you for joining, talking about mental health tips for the holidays. And if you want to go ahead and put in the chat how you're feeling, I would appreciate it. All right, so the second tip is maintaining healthy habits. Now, it's really easy to go like willy-nilly when it comes to the holidays. You might get a slice of cake or you might eat the whole thing, no judgment. But try to maintain as healthy habits as possible. Whatever your normal day-to-days routines are, like if you go to the gym, if you walk, maybe if you need to like kind of customize it because maybe you're traveling or going out of town, but instead of going to the gym, maybe take a 10-15 minute walk in the morning before you start cooking and, going into your holiday routines. But, make sure you're getting enough sleep. If that day that you feel like, I feel a little bit tired, my energetic bandwidth is low, listen to your body, maybe get some extra sleep. Especially if you were around a family and you were just burning a lot of energy and you're exhausted. So make sure just partake in self-care and just try to keep as much of a healthy habit as you can during this holiday season, because it's really going to help. Like I said, during the holiday seasons, stress can increase because of a lot of different reasons. So make sure you guys are trying to stay in balance as much as possible. Let me hide that. All right. Thank you so much for liking. I truly appreciate it. So once I'm done with the tips, I'm going to be taking free yes or no questions today. And if you would like to donate, then you can get a personal question answered. So let's see what we have next. All right, my next tip is focus on what you can control. And I know for me, this one sometimes is a difficult one because it's like, I'm like the fixer. I'm like, I'm going to fix this. What's the solution? So a lot of times it's like really stop and pause and check in with yourself. And whatever situations come to you during these holidays, ask yourself, do I have control of this situation? How can I impact the situation in a positive or a constructive way? And there are times in life where you have no control. I recently had a situation that was really, really scary, and I literally had no control of the situation. I kind of reflected back, just try to show yourself some grace. Don't beat yourself up. And whatever you can't control, let it go. And just know that everything is going to work out for your highest good, because when you worry about stuff that you can't control, it just stresses you out. So it's all about the journey and not the destination. How do you want to go about your journey? Do you want to go about your journey stressed out, worried, sick, your stomach hurts? Or do you want to just say, hey, everything's going to work out, or I know the solutions are going to come to me, and just kind of let it go to the universe and allow whatever's going to come in, come in. So that is one of my tips that really resonates with me. Try not to, stress about things that are out of your control. Let's see. The next one for the holiday tips for mental health is don't compare yourself to others. I think that it's very easy, especially subconsciously, like you're looking on Instagram, you're looking on social media, and it's easy to see someone's life and see like a picture in this beautiful moment. And it's like, oh my gosh, I wish my life was like that, or whatever thoughts are going through your head. And first of all, when you compare yourself to other people, it's almost like taking from yourself. It's what's the term? The quote is like, comparison is the thief of joy. So unless you're looking at social media and you're influenced by somebody and that's something positive or constructive, if you're looking on social media and whatever you're seeing is making you feel less than or a lack inside, maybe mute those posts, maybe take a break from social media. But just know that even if people's lives look perfect, everybody is dealing with their own struggles. Everybody's dealing with their own circumstances. And typically people don't post things like that. So, take it for what it is. And, just try to just remind yourself that you are the only you. You are unique, and that is beautiful. And anything that isn't in your life, it is going to come into your life. So try not to compare yourself to others and beat yourself up. Hello, hello, Brown Sugar. Nice seeing you in the chat. Just going over mental health tips for the holidays because, with the holidays coming and people traveling and spending time with family, maybe spending more money, it can be very stressful. So, we're trying to talk about ways that we can help our mental health so we can feel much more in control and much more in balance for the holiday season. So the next tip is prioritize your self-care and speak to yourself kindly. You know, it's going to be a busier time. You're going to feel stressed out. Like maybe write notes of reminders to yourself. Don't forget this, don't forget that. Try to find ways to be proactive instead of like stuff happening and then you beating yourself up or talking to yourself like, oh my gosh, you're so stupid. Why did you forget that? So just try to be your biggest cheerleader, be your biggest supporter. And, if you are around family and it is overwhelming, if it's too stimulating, go take a walk outside. Go, take some deep breaths and, really put your mental health and how you're feeling, what you need, what you want in that moment. Make that the priority. So there's nothing wrong with taking breaks. So make sure you guys are taking breaks and you're listening to, what your body needs. If you're feeling a little down and you find that you're around family or you're traveling to family, put some good music on. Maybe read a good book. Like take yourself out of that situation to kind of like just reset yourself. Let's see. Give yourself permission to do things that give you a peace of mind. Another thing is to prioritizing your self-care, especially around family. Hey, there's nothing wrong with saying no. Sometimes when you say yes to other people, you're saying no to yourself. So if you have to say no for your mental health, for your self-care, give yourself permission to say no, or let me check my calendar, or, let me think about it. You don't have to feel pressure to say yes to somebody in that moment, even if they are family. And going to the next one, this one just kind of goes, is set those boundaries. Set those boundaries. I am a licensed therapist, and that's what I find a lot of times with my clients is they feel like, well, it's my mom, it's my dad. Yes, but boundaries protect you. Boundaries tell other people how they should treat you. How they should treat you based off of your values, your principles, your morals, and all of our values are different, and that's okay. But your mom, your dad, your family members, they should all respect your boundaries. There is no exception. I think boundaries are even more important for people that are closer to you than strangers, because typically with strangers, there is like a boundary because it's like, I don't really know where we stand. So when it comes to, families and, that aunt that's like always in your business, know how to set those priorities, set those boundaries, so that you can protect yourself and people can know where you stand. So yeah, no one has a right over your body, over your choices. So, speak up for yourself and set healthy boundaries when it comes to family, right? It's all love. And, sometimes when we have family members that maybe don't appear to love us in the right way, just remember, like, some people just don't know how to love other people. Some people don't know how to express love in an appropriate way, and they may be expressing love with how their parents showed love, or they may be expressing love to you in a way that you don't find like helpful or lovable, or you don't like it, or you don't feel comfortable. So just remember that. I don't think that people do things intentionally or on purpose. So keep that in mind too, that they're not really doing it to you. They may just be doing it out of their subconscious mind. They may be running off of autopilot. Ooh, this is a good one. Take time to reflect on your past year. I think this is beautiful because if you've had any obstacles in 2022 or whatever year you're watching this, because this is relevant, whatever, just reflect. What have you overcome? What challenges? Because at one point you were in front of the challenge, you were in front of the obstacle, so you didn't know how everything was going to work out. Hindsight is 2020. Now you have that 2020 vision. So go back and really reflect on your year that you finished, or this year right now, and just kind of like celebrate yourself, celebrate how far you've come, celebrate your growth, right? I think that that's a beautiful thing because research has shown that when you reflect on how you've overcome on challenges, it makes you more resilient, it makes you more present, it makes you appreciate yourself more. So make sure you're really taking the time to reflect on your past year, because I know you guys have really done a lot of beautiful things. And a lot of times when we don't reflect on those things, we don't catch those moments, or like I like to call them, those pockets of positivity. So make sure you guys are reflecting on that. And thank you for everyone that's still in the chat hanging in there with me. Let's see what else we have. The next tip I would say is make a list of things, people that you're grateful for. Gratitude, research shows that gratitude actually improves your mental health. So it's really important. You can write it down. I prefer to write it down, but write it down, say it out loud. Every time you express gratitude energetically, you're sending that out there into the universe, and you're letting the universe know, hey, I'm grateful for A, B, and C. And the universe is going to say, okay, let me send you more of that. So being grateful is something that you can do at any time, not just during the holidays, but a lot of times it is marketed, especially like during Thanksgiving, to be grateful and to be thankful. And you can be grateful for anything. You could have like an awesome cup of coffee this morning and be grateful for it. It doesn't matter how small or how big, whatever you're focused on, what you're grateful for. And let's see, we have one more. All right, make time to connect. And I think that this is really important. Connection is really critical for our mental health. We're human beings. We love to be social. We love to engage and connect. And I think it's important to connect with who makes your heart sing. You know what I mean? Like if you have certain people that want you to connect, like family and or extended family, and you just don't vibe with them, I mean, make that choice to go or not to go. Like really go where you're celebrated. Don't go where, you're either talked down to or talked about or judged. Go where you're celebrated. Go where you feel safe. I think that's really important. Also, this is a good time to connect with people that have passed away. My dad passed away 8 years ago. So, a lot of times I like to do a little ritual where I will just sit and reflect on the good times and the memories and like talk to him in my head or out loud. And, it's just a way of honoring him. And of course, energy doesn't die, it just transitions. So I know he still hears me. I know he's still here with me. I get messages as well since I am a psychic medium. But yeah, it's just a way to just, try to heal that, heal and just bring that connection closer, just to feel closer with the people that are no longer here. Because like I said, holidays are not always easy for some people, depending on your situation. You could really be grieving and missing people that have passed away. So know that they're still here. A beautiful book that really helped me with my dad's passing is Journey of the Souls by Michael Newton. It's on YouTube for free. It's an audio book. You can listen to it. But it was a really beautiful book that really helped me with the grieving process. So sending healing energy and love to all of you that are experiencing any type of grieving, especially during the holidays. So before I get to personal questions, I did want to do a collective reading for these mental health tips, just to kind of tie in Taropy Talk, which is therapy tips plus tarot. So I'm going to go ahead for the collective and do a collective reading, and then we can go ahead to the personal questions. Let me see. My cards are kind of, and I think I've mentioned this to you guys. Can you see this card is all bit up? My daughter bit it up. Every time I see it, I laugh. All right, so let's see. So Spirit, what messages for the collective for the holidays and just dealing with the holidays and stress and family and, maybe financial issues, all of those things. What messages? We have a number 9. fulfillment of wishes. So this is wishes being granted. This is like the Nine of Cups. This is feeling satisfied. Honestly, I feel like Spirit is saying focus on what you have and not what you don't have. Don't focus on the lack, focus on the abundance. So this goes back to the tips that I provided is, really focus intentionally on the gratitude. What are you grateful for? Who are you grateful for in your life? Because that's only going to attract more gratefulness in your life. We also have choose wisely. So I feel like for this holiday season, for a lot of you guys, you're going to have a lot of choices. Some of you are going to be house hopping from house to house, visiting family members. Choose wisely. Like I said, go where you're celebrated. If you feel obligated to spend time with certain people on the holidays, but they make you feel kind of icky, don't go there. Just don't go there, For some of you, you have to move on. Some of you have to move on from a person, a situation. For some of you, this could be grieving. This could be healing. For some of you, this could be like Spirit is showing me a bridge. So you could be walking away from a family member, a family situation that is just no longer serving you. The word Friendsgiving is popping in my mind. So maybe you have loving friends that are your chosen family opposed to your birth family. We don't always necessarily keep our birth family because you don't have a choice in the family that you're born in. I mean, technically you do because of soul contracts. But from this human form, we don't have a choice in the family we're born into, but we do have a choice with who we get to be around as adults. So go where you're celebrated. Practice compassion, seeing things from a fresh perspective. So Spirit is saying, where can you be more compassionate in your life? And I'm really finding for some of you, I really feel like this is about being compassionate with yourself. I feel like it's very easy to be compassionate with other people and show other people grace. And a lot of times we don't talk to ourselves kindly. So for this holiday season, make sure you all are really showing yourself compassion. If there's any type of mistakes or anything that happens, just ask yourself, hey, I'm not going to beat myself up, but what can I learn from the situation? Move on, Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. That was the first tip. Whatever emotions are coming up for these holidays, whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever holiday that you celebrate, first identify what those emotions are. Google the feelings wheel and figure out what emotion am I feeling right now. Am I feeling bored? Am I feeling lonely? Am I feeling depressed? Am I feeling jealous? Am I feeling selfish? Am I feeling foolish? Am I feeling weak? Am I feeling valuable? Am I feeling vulnerable? There's so many emotions on the feelings wheel, guys. You got to check it out because you want to identify what feeling you're feeling so you can really dig in there and reflect, where are these feelings coming from? You want to be curious with your feelings, not judgmental, curious. So that is definitely the trick. Oh, thank you. She is so cute. I think she's mad right now. My daughter, she needs to take a nap. All right, Spirit, what additional messages for the collective for the holidays? Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is all about balance. It's all about give and take. It's all about compromise. Spirit is saying, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? So, that's something to reflect on for these holiday seasons. Nine of Wands. I feel like for some of you coming into this holiday season, you may feel a little bit tired. You may feel a little bit overwhelmed. Take breaks. Make sure you partake in self-care. Make sure you're checking in with yourself. Before you go to grandma's or before you go to your family's house, do you need to take a nap? Do you need to rest, right? Do you need to make that last pie or do you need to take a break? So make sure you're checking in with yourself. And if you need to take a break, guys, make sure you're taking breaks during this holiday. Value yourself. Nine of Pentacles. Value yourself. If no one else values you, your family, your extended family, whoever you're around, make sure that you are valuing yourself because people will only value you as much as you value yourself. Like I said, make sure you go where you're celebrated. Justice. This is all about balance. This is all about fairness. So make sure, this goes back to the mental health tip. Make sure you're keeping a good balance in your life. Yeah, you may have more pie or more cake than you normally do, but you don't have to eat the whole thing. So make sure you're keeping balance and make sure you're just mindful of that. You have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Wands, I'm sorry. So this is about success. This is about recognition. Going back to the last tip, this is really about, reflecting on your last year. Maybe when you're around family members, they're going to ask you like, hey, what's your win? Or what have you been up to this last year? We really haven't been able to connect like we usually do, maybe because of COVID, because of life, because of work, so really, tell people, shine, show people why you're shining and why you're so amazing. At the bottom of the deck we have the Sun card, so that's happiness, joy, vitality. This is clarity. So very beautiful for the collective. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful holiday. I hope that you take care of yourself and you don't become burned out. So now we're going to go ahead to personal questions. Thank you all in the chat who have waited. I truly appreciate it. Let's see. Thank you, S. I truly appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead with your question. Let's see. So, let me get some water. Oh, that was good. That was good. Sometimes these lives just flow, and then sometimes, my allergies come in. I'm like, oh, Lord. All right. So, all right, S, I'm going to go ahead with, S, go ahead and put your questions in. Yes and no questions are free, and if you want actual personal reading, they're $555. So we're going to go ahead with, there we go. Will Gemini reach us so soon? Okay, with me. Yes or no, Spirit? Yes, no, maybe so. Gemini, come back. I'm getting a yes for you. I am getting a yes for you. I wish he would hurry up. Let's see. Thank you so much, S. You're so awesome and generous. All right, Spirit, what messages for S? Well, you're starting off with the Queen of Pentacles. So I would say that this person definitely finds you someone that is valuable, someone that was very, very grounding, very nurturing. I feel like he feels safe with you. We do have the Moon card. So with the Moon card, with the Moon energy, it's like very unknown. There's uncertainty. I feel like whatever uncertainty that he has towards you, it has to do with his past, with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is about past disappointments, past losses. He could have been in a relationship or had interactions in his past that really affected how he relationships or friendships, if that makes sense. So I really kind of feel like he's allowing his subconscious and his experiences to really impact pursuing you, if that makes sense. There's definitely a bond there. There's definitely a connection with the Two of Cups. So very beautiful. So as far as him liking you, yes, he does like you. I just feel like he's kind of hung up on something from his past. Oh, thanks so much for being a new subscriber. I'm doing well today. How are you doing? So all yes or no questions are free. And if you want a personal question, the donations are $555. So S, he's pretty tore up inside with the Eight of Swords. I feel like he feels very conflicted when it comes to thinking about the bond between you two. But like I said, I don't think it's you. I think it's him. I don't think it's you. I think it's him. I think it's something with his past. The Eight of Swords is stress, anxiety, depression, worry. It's all in his mental energy. It's kind of like almost like he needs to like go for a walk. Like Spirit just said, he needs to take a chill pill. Like he needs to unwind some type of way. Um, but I feel like he's gonna figure it out. Maybe be a little bit patient with him because your card's ending is the Knight of Wands and the Sun. So I feel like he is gonna like regain his steps, regain his passion. I feel like whatever happened in the past, kind of like Spirit is showing me a candle and like kind of blew out his flame, his passion, his excitement when it comes to relationships. And then we have the Sun. So this is happiness, joy, vitality. I feel like he's going to provide you with more clarity when it comes to the connection. So hopefully he's going to be able to know how to communicate his feelings about you soon enough. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like ultimately everything is going to work out the way that you want it to work out. Just be a little patient with him, because I feel like if anything is like weird with him, I really truly feel like it's from his past. And I don't think it has anything to do with you. Wow. And you've had that much of an impression on him and y'all haven't met. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, he definitely thinks you're the Queen of Pentacles. So definitely very nurturing and he can feel safe. I wonder if do you guys have like really good conversations when you guys talk? Let's see. Oh, right. Thank you so much, Brown Sugar. I truly appreciate it. Let's see. S, did you put your other question? I don't see it. S, when you get a chance, put your other question up for me. Let's see. All right, guys. So all the questions, yes or no, are free. And if you donate, then you can actually ask a personal question. Just FYI. Let's go ahead. S, I'm waiting for your question whenever you're ready. Brown Sugar. Okay, well, so Brown Sugar, are you asking will this person score more than a 0 in his English external? So are you basically asking will they pass, Brown Sugar? Ooh, hold on. No, it's okay, S. I'll be here for a little bit. Let's see. Spirit, what messages for Brown Sugar? So I do feel like I'm assuming you're asking if they're gonna pass exam. I did get a yes for you. We have the Knight of Cups. So you said was being helped by the supervisor. That was not fair. I'm a bit confused about that, but there's an offer coming in. This is a genuine offer. I feel like whoever was trying to help him was being generous, or this could be an outside offer. But I do feel like this person is going to pass. Woo! The cards fell. Hold on, guys. Ugh. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right. Let's see. Brown Sugar, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is going to pass their exam. I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, this is a no. Can you clarify your question for me? Because I'm quite confused. But the Ace of Pentacles is about a new beginning. This could be this new beginning to lead to increased finances and something more stable. Will A get more marks than O? Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay. Yes. I'm getting a yes. Is that good? I don't know what marks means, but I'm getting a yes, but I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like A is going to be happy with their results because this is going to branch A to a new beginning, something solid, potential financial increase, but or it could lead A to a new opportunity. I hope that answers your question. I'm not sure if marks are good or not, but I mean the cards are really good with the Knight of Cups. Yes, I do feel like A is going to get a high score, which is going to lead to a new beginning or a new opportunity. So tell them good luck. I hope they do well on their exam. Let's see. All right. I don't even know if you're still in here. Oops. Ah, I'm so not good at pronouncing names. Let's see. Does R have a romantic feeling for me? Spirit, yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. Really? All right. So at first I got a maybe. Like this person was kind of like on the fence. And then I got a yes. So I feel like it is going to be very slow. But I do feel like almost like Spirit is saying like a friendship to romantic relationship. So I hope those messages resonate. Let's see. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, so friendship turned into a relationship. Maybe this person just kind of takes things a little bit slow. Welcome to the live. We don't bite here. So if you have a yes or no question, it's free. If you want to donate, then you can have a personal question answered. So basically what this episode or yeah, is Taropy Talk. So I provided before you guys got on here, I provided therapy tips for the holidays. So if you guys want to check that out once I'm off of here, you can do that. And then I like to follow it with tarot. I feel like tarot and spirituality is very connected, right? Your mental health and your spirituality. Let's see. Okay. Spirit, what messages for S? Ooh. Oh my gosh. You should have seen how that card just flew out. Well, this is a good thing. It was very sudden, very quick. Like it literally, like I feel like someone just slapped it out my hand. But you have the sun, happiness, joy, vitality. I feel like wow, like they're gonna be wowed by your application. I don't know if they're gonna pick you or if they're gonna interview you, but I definitely feel like yeah, you are who they're looking for. I feel like I don't know if it's something specific in your application that they're looking for. I don't know if you put a essay in it. Ooh, sorry, they keep throwing the cards. Let's see. Spirit, what messages? New beginning. Look at that. Yes, yes. So, who is definitely going to be like wowed by your application? They're going to admire you. I definitely feel like I don't know who's going to be reading your application. I almost feel like it's like some type of soul contract energy. Yeah. Yep. I feel really, really good about this. Page of Cups, that means you have some good news coming in that's really going to pull at your heartstrings. So, if you are feeling a little bit confused, a little bit uncertain, if you have like any like negative thoughts in your head, exercise that I've been doing that's been very helpful is I will write down my fear. I will acknowledge it. I will write it down. I will cross it out. And then I will write what I envision happening to really hit my subconscious mind. So, if you're feeling a little doubtful of the application process and things of that nature, don't be. And you could do an exercise like that to really get that energy out of your body, because I really feel that everything is really going to work out like better than you expected. Like, I don't know who is, but I feel like you might even get additional accommodations, like scholarships or what. I don't know who is, but I do feel like you're going to get extra accommodations that other people don't get, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you. Guys, I can't really take all the credit, because when spirit shows me messages, like, they don't make any sense to me. It's like a puzzle, and I'm like trying to explain it, like, wait, what are you trying to show me? So I can't really, I have to give all the credit to spirit, my guides, angels, universe, whatever you want to call it. But you guys are so awesome, so supportive. I love you guys so much. So much. Like, this is my thing. This is my jam. Like, what do you want to do? I want to be an influencer on YouTube. I'm a therapist, psychic medium. This is pretty cool. Picked a pretty good lifetime to come back. So let's see. Sure, if you like. Sure. So yes, guys, yes or no questions are free. I'm gonna let the lovely train pass and drink some water really quick. Oh yeah, I love that. I love how you define spirituality. I feel like it's something like so personal. You know what I mean? Because even if you aren't spiritual, like, we're all spiritual because we're spirits having a human experience. But some of us aren't aware, because when we come through the veil when we're born, we basically have amnesia. So we don't remember what we're supposed to be doing here. And boy, do I be trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here on a soul purpose. Which, I mean, mostly it's just learning and experience, since this is Earth School. Um, let's see. Yes or no question. Yes or no? Yes, no, maybe so. Ooh, okay. So I'm getting a yes for you. I feel like that RJ is my future spouse. I'm getting a yes for you. So I hope that answer resonates with you. So glad for seeing you in the chat. I love the people that's been in the chat, that's been, former, well, current subscribers, and I love the new subscribers as well. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. But yes, let's see. Oh, nice. The 369 manifestation technique is amazing. It definitely takes a lot of dedication. So, kudos to you for having the dedication to actually do it. I had somebody ask me one time, I was in the Houston Paranormal group at one point, and it's basically, it's so beautiful. It's a group where anyone is welcome to come in. So you had like a lot of psychic mediums, you had tarot card readers, then you had people that had experiences with paranormal beings, and some of them were scared and fearful. So it was a lot of different people, and it was just a very safe space to talk about our experiences. And sometimes we would do home clearings, and we would go clear out people's homes to like transition the spirits into the spiritual realm and stuff like that. What was my point? Squirrel. What was my point? My point was completely forgot. My mind just went blank. I don't know what my point was, but if you are looking to get more into spirituality, like, look in your local community, look online on like meetup.com and see if you can find like-minded people like you. I know that there was this lady that was like really into orbs. I was like, how cool is that? So there's just so many. That was my point. I found it in my brain. Gemini rising here, so I'm like all over the place. So my point was, I met this guy. He was into voodoo, and he was like, "I think you really need to get into voodoo and like set up a what do you call it, an altar, and respect your ancestors and da 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 da." I'm like, "Oh my god, that's so cool!" But yeah, I just commitment in me, like keeping the water clean and putting up the food. I was just like, they're gonna be so mad at me, so I just didn't even start an altar. So there's so many things you can do with spirituality. Do what works for you, like meditation, journaling. Find what works for you. Make sure you're not doing stuff that's stressing you out. Because the altar thing was like really stressing me out. I was like, the water's gonna be dirty. So my point was, when you're doing stuff with spirituality, crystals, things of that nature, just find out what works for you. Like, I'm on the non-plan plan. Like, tarot cards kind of just work for me. We just kind of vibe. But yeah, for any of you that are feeling a little bit overwhelmed with spirituality and all of the tools, please don't feel like that. Oh yeah, I love seeing angel numbers. That's a lot of times, like my dad, he passed away 8 years ago. So whenever he's near, I get feathers everywhere. When I was in the office at work, in my car, just random places. His birthday is 818. So whenever I see 818, like I can go to a restaurant and my meal is 818. I see 818 all the time. So when you see those numbers, when you see those angel numbers, make sure you look them up, because and basically what you do is when you Google the angel number, read the description, and then whatever kind of pops out at you, whatever resonates with you, that means it's for you. So because I mean, I don't have all those numbers memorized. I don't know who does. But no pressure. You don't have to have the numbers memorized. Just look it up and just see what resonates with you, what pops out with you. And then you know that that is for you. So hope that helps. Yes. Oh my goodness. I need some tea. S, did you have another question? Thank you so much for the donation. I truly appreciate it. I'm excited. My husband's cooking cheeseburgers today, and boy, do I love cheeseburgers so much. It's like my favorite. And I hope he makes some fries. We'll see. Maybe he's watching. Hey, will you make cheeseburgers and fries? Fries. He's not watching. He doesn't watch my YouTubes. He helps me with my thumbnails and stuff, but he doesn't watch my YouTube. All right. Well, if you guys don't have any more questions, I'll probably just be on here for a few more minutes if anybody has any questions. You guys have been so lovely. There you go, S. Oh my gosh. One of my really close friends had got a transfer to Switzerland, and she worked there for like, I think, a year. And the pictures that she showed me were just so beautiful. I was like, ooh, do I want to move to Switzerland? Hopefully that helps. It was really pretty. All right, let's see. Thank you, S. I truly appreciate it. Let's see. So, Spirit, first question. Okay. Ooh, all right, S. So we're starting out with the Three of Pentacles. This speaks about growth and expansion. I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth between you and your person. You have the Death card. This is about change, transformation. Spirit is showing me like, you know, when you're in the elevator and you walk on the little path. What is that called? It's not an escalator, but it's I don't know what it's called. I don't know. But the one you step on and it like moves you on the belt. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what it's called. And we have the chariot. So I feel like with this date, I feel like it's going to be like a connection or a click, which this click might have already happened, but because you guys haven't seen each other yet, I feel like you guys are going to be moving forward pretty quickly, just based on the connection, based on how it feels. Now, everyone around you may not agree with that. They may be like, oh, you haven't known him for a long time. But honestly, I feel like you should go with what you feel. You have the Four of Wands here. I feel like between this connection between you two, there's definitely a lot of groundedness. This is about your household. This is about your family. So I feel like this is somebody that is very grounded and they know what they want. So I feel like your date is going to go very, very well. And I feel like it's really going to move things forward. Like the connection, the relationship is really going to take off. Spirit, any additional messages? And I don't know if you guys have had that conversation yet about if he wants kids or you want more kids or what you want your household to look like, but we have the Ten of Cups. This is the family card. This is fulfillment. This is emotional security. So this is very beautiful energy to have when it comes to partnerships, when it comes to connecting. Oh, nice. He has goals for himself. Wow. And he's a refugee. So I'm sure he's probably, ran into his own challenges with that. But there's something that I'm getting from him that's very grounded. So I feel like it's almost kind of like he says what he means and mean what he says. So I feel like he's just going to be very dependable. Oh, that's so sweet. Let's see. Awesome. All right. So question number 2. Let's see. Yes, no, maybe so. All right. So question number 2S, I am getting a yes. I do feel like your son is going to be happy with the move to Switzerland. I shuffled 10 of Cups. I like it. I feel like with the 10 of Cups, fulfillment, good home life, I feel like Spirit is showing me like schoolyard and other kids. I feel like your son's, I don't know how old your son is, but he's not going to have any issues like not feeling at home, if that makes sense. So maybe like making friends and stuff of that nature. I feel like he's going to find Switzerland like home. Oh, nice. He's working on his master's. All right. He definitely has some goals. I like that. Page of Cups, good news. I feel like when you tell your son about this, like you get approved the application and you move and stuff like that, he's 4, okay? I mean, that's still a good age as far as like making friends and stuff like that. Page of Cups, I feel like, your son is going to give you good messages. He's going to give you good feedback. I'm almost getting the sense of like wherever you are is home, if that makes sense. You are home. So wherever you go, he's going to be gladly enough to go with you. But I'm feeling Page of Wands, passion, excitement. Maybe the more you show him like documentaries and movies or things about Switzerland, I think he's going to get even more excited too. Oh yeah, is he? That's what I'm kind of feeling right now. Adventure. That's so awesome. Yeah, 3 of Wands, growth, expansion, like what's next? Let's go to the next road ahead. So he's definitely going to be excited about moving to Switzerland. He's going to see it as like a fresh new beginning. Like he's going to go in there like very optimistic and exciting. He's really going to be feeling it. He might be ready to go more than you. That's what I'm feeling like. He might be ready to go more than you. The Star. This is about wishes being granted. This is a very healing energy. I feel like he's really going to like this, and you're showing up here, the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like he feels very safe with you. He feels very like nurtured with you. So like I said, wherever you go, he goes. He feels like he's at home. So, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. I love it. Very, very beautiful. I love it. Yes, he seems like a sweetheart. He seems definitely like a sweetheart. But I'm definitely wishing you the best with that. Like that is so exciting. And it doesn't hurt that Switzerland is so pretty. Oof. So so pretty. Well, it seems like the questions kind of wound down and I'm ready for some tea because my voice is giving out. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for donating. I truly appreciate it. So I hope that you guys found this Taropy Talk helpful. I was really going to come on here and talk about men's mental health, but because of the holidays, I was like, well, that kind of fits. So that's probably going to be my next topic. And if you guys think about mental health tips or topics that you guys want to talk about, comment below. Sharing is caring. The first thing with mental health is talking about it, right? Is talking about it, the conversations, what people are going through, normalizing your feelings. Like there's nothing wrong with being sad or being frustrated or being angry. That is okay. Your feelings are your feelings. And a lot of times as children growing up, we didn't have people teach us how to process our feelings, sit with our feelings, regulate our feelings. And yeah, so I'm here to help, guys. I truly appreciate you guys spending your Saturday with me. I truly appreciate it. I hope that you guys have a wonderful Saturday. If I don't see you for next week, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, have a wonderful holiday, and I will see you guys soon enough. Oh, and I almost forgot. Where you at? If you guys are located in the great state of Texas, I am accepting clients. You can go ahead and click the link below to schedule a free consultation with me. I am also a spiritual coach, so if you're looking for a spiritual coach, you don't have to be located in Texas. The link is below as well. So yes, I'm wishing you guys love and abundance, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.